So in the meantime, I'm still waiting for 2 people. I have some announcement that I can make right now. First is that with the PowerPoint, I told you I'm not giving you a lot of handouts other than the PowerPoint. This is the survey support group, or sorry, support link, where you can find all the questions in here. But if you have tried to look for an answer, you're frustrated, you don't know what to do, you can always email me. But you can always go to here and look at their directions. I think it's pretty good. All right, I think most of you, or actually probably all of you, have responded to the survey. Thank you very much. And let me share the screen with you. Remember, first we were in survey because we were creating survey question. And then we went to distribution for sending out email. Now we're on the data analysis. Oh, Lauren, yeah, the phone number doesn't work. You just simply put zip code in it. For some reason, I can't make it change. So just simply put any 5 numbers, Lauren. Data analysis is where it shows all your responses. Each row is represented by each person who fill out the survey. You can also look at, so it only shows question 4, 3, and 2. What you can do is click add, so +sign add, and you can choose the question you want to look at, like this one. It doesn't really show you all the survey questions because then you will have to, it will really cramp the whole page and you couldn't really see it. This is only like a quick glance of what people have chosen. You can also look at each person's responses. So if you click here and then view response, so you will see that, okay, this particular person lives in 66503. The person say the needs are healthy foods and affordable foods. I typically don't look at a particular response unless I need to. But what I did, what I usually do is that I actually would delete some data and I would delete the survey previews data because you don't really want that. But it doesn't seem like I have any survey previews because I didn't send that out, so that's fine. Again, you want to remember to delete the survey previews if you have sent it and people have responded. The more important thing is you want to go to reports. That's where you can see the aggregate numbers. Okay. Now we have second question, where do you live? Please choose a zip code. It auto-populate or it automatically create this chart for you. So 4 people live in 66501, 3 people live in 66503. This is where sometimes they give out some table that doesn't make any sense. For example, if you choose zip code, you don't really care about what the minimum number is and what the maximum is. So this one kind of depends on your statistics knowledge, or if you feel like, I don't think I need this, you just remove it. Here's a table about, you know, like how many people is living in this zip code, where you can also do that. If you need to present this data, let's see here. If you need to present this data in your Word document, PDF file, you can actually export it as image file, and then it takes some time to think. Okay, so I'm gonna do that some. So I have saved this chart. It's not the best looking chart, it's very small, but it gives you a chart where you can copy it to your Word, PDF, or email. You can add the note here about the things to consider. This is like a note for you and maybe for a collaborator if they can access it. Like maybe target more in, let's see here, how many people are in, okay, so more people are living in 66501 and 66502. Sorry, 132. So you want to target your education more in zip code 66501, 66502, 66502. So that's just a note. And then you can move on to like the third question. Okay, so now we have almost all participants felt that healthy foods is a need because there are 16 people choose affordable foods. Again, you can export it. It has the tables. Now, this is where you can look at text other. Remember, because we allow other with text entry, so you can see what they write in. So some people say need transportation, some say stress reduction. Now, this one you have chosen, I think it was healthy foods. Now, can you tell me more? All right, so this is the question where I asked you to put in text. You probably have to read one by one line to get a very good sense of that. Putting text entry in your survey question means that you need to commit the time to read all the answers, because you ask your participants to fill in the text entry box. So you probably should look at all the answers and get the answer from the participants. And some say recipes, want to eat less sugars, grocery stores are in short supply. All right, so you have clicked through all these pages and then you kind of look through it. All right, I kind of know why those are the needs. I actually can add visualization. Once I add it, look at on the right-hand corner here, there's a visualization. You can do table or you can actually do word cloud. So I'm going to show you what word cloud is. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not, because, okay, I know fruits. Maybe a lot of people want fresh fruits and vegetables, but I'm not really sure what it means by that. Then you have to go back and look to get more context. This is a quick way to see, like vegetable and health is probably mentioned the most time, fruits and food as well. The bigger they are, the more frequent they're being mentioned. You want to, so with the max word, this is maximum words that can be on here. You actually want to choose maybe like 10 or 5 so that it's clean and you know more about, okay, so these are definitely most frequently mentioned words. And then you go back and then you look through it again. If you cannot commit the time to look at all the responses, you probably don't want to put text entry in there. It does take a lot of time to look through it. It's a balance between what you need answers from and how much time you can have looking at the data. This is a very interesting one, remember, because this is about ranking and skill. We ask them, what do they think about certain thing? 1 is not important, 100 is very important. You can see that you have participants choose 32 as minimum, 100 as maximum, and then you have a mean. Now with the mean, and you can filter it. So you see a lot of people choose that my health is the most important, followed by being able to spend time with family, being able to eat healthy foods, and then my family health. So mean is the part where you want to look for majority of people, what they think is most important to them. Next question, which local organization below you have visited the most? And then it has a chart again. So, oh, parks. Most people went to parks. That's great. Okay, text people put none. So that's okay. And then, so you remember this one is a skip question. If you put other than food banks, you will get this question. But if not, then you will get this question. Okay, this is the matrix question where I say it's quite complicated. If you only have 2 statements, they're not as complicated. But if you have like 5 statements here and ask people to agree or not, the chart is going to be very confusing or complicated. So let's see here. I can get healthy foods from my bank, from the food bank. 2 of you say, sorry, red color. 3 of you say you agree, and 2 of you say disagree. I can get a variety of foods from the food bank, that's purple color. Only 2 of you agree, but 4 of you disagree. So what does that mean? It means that community members are not getting a variety of foods from the food bank, and is this something you want to consider to talk to your food bank personnel about? I would skip. Okay, it's birthday because I have the validation open or switch on, so it will make sure that they put in the birthday consistently. And the last one, what I sometimes call catch-all question. Oh, thank you. No, thanks. So that's it.